Hi guys! We are here with a first impressions of this gorgeous thing. I'm wearing it on my eyes right now. I'm so excited. I've been stalking this palette for quite a while. Since I knew it was gonna come back out, I've been very excited. I've seen all the swatches. I've been stalking this palette and itching for it to come out. So I did. I bought it on the day it released, literally before I rolled out of bed. I grabbed my phone and ordered it, and it got here, and it's so pretty, and it's so nice. So this is what it looks like. I do have swatches and a demo of how I got this look. So if you just want to see how my first impression goes, just keep on watching. Alright, I want to swatch on my face today. Again, I think that's just a thing I like doing. So here is the palette. Lovely box. Let's get it open. Yeah, it has all the colors on the back as well. Here. Can I remember which side has the thingy? This side has the thingy. So, super, super pretty. I'm excited. I need to put this on my face. So, I think I'm gonna go up the columns. That sounds right. So I'm going to start with Cathedral, Sanctuary, Chalice, and Rosary. So these are on, these are on the Saint side. Very pretty so far. Let's do Heaven, Sacred Heart, Worship, and Baptism. So, I'm going to get Heaven near the other one. Okay, so very different. Very different tones. Let's get that one there. Alright, and then the last four on the Saint side. Crucifix, Amen, Immaculate, and Absolution. So let's see. Let's do that one there. It's weird that she did Amen and Baptism when they're so similar. I feel like you don't need both of them. I am liking Immaculate. Yeah, and then Absolution is her, like, transforming top coat shade. So yeah, more of a sheer highlighter effect. Exorcism, Vestment, Martyr, and Sabbath. Let's do this one here. Very pretty. That is Rapture, Relic, Ministry, and Devil. I want to get this one near this guy. These are the two top coaty shades she's talking about, although that one seems to have a little bit more pigment than Absolution. Relic, which looks like a really close to like Telepathy from ColourPop. That's pretty. Ministry, and then we'll do here. Relic is nice as well. And we have Ashes, Stigmata, Exodus, and Revelation. So I don't really know where I want to put Ashes. Let's do it there. Yeah, it looks like it loses a lot of the shimmer on there. So let's get Stigmata near the other stuff. Exodus is nice, and then yeah, it looks like both of them you lose quite a bit of the suspended glimmer in the matte shades, both in Ashes and Revelation, which is both good and bad. I don't like suspended glitter in matte shades. It never works out the way it looks in the pan, and you might as well just have a matte there. Yeah, so this is Sinner side, Saint side. I do want to swatch these two. They look on my face, they're looking really similar. So This is Rosary and this is Stigmata. Yeah. They are different, but I feel like you're going to get very similar looks out of them. And I don't think there's anything else that's like a glaring similarity to me. Besides, you know, Baptism and Amen, which seems unnecessary. Yeah, overall, pretty colors, pretty colors. And I'll be back with a look after I shower. Yes? Okay. Hi guys, so it is time to play with this gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I'm not going to be using the mirrors. It kind of annoys me that they set it up like that. Just this packaging setup. It's gorgeous, but it's not super useful mirror-wise. I honestly wish she'd either not done a mirror or done a big mirror in the middle with the things split on either side, the colors out here, or just done some art in these panels, because even if you flip it all the way around, that's not a super useful face mirror, and who's going to want to hold it like that? No. I am going to be using eyeshadow primer. I always do. I am on the end of this itty bitty Too Faced Shadow Insurance sample, so we're going to kill that today or in the next few days. If you prefer no primer or something else and you're trying to follow along, just do whatever works for you. Always be modifying tutorials to how they're going to be useful to you. If you prefer winged liner, throw it on. If you don't want it to be that bright, try a different color and get the same overall feel. Yeah. So, I need primer. My eyelids are oily throughout the day. Stuff creases. Stuff just seems to stick better upon application and be brighter over primer. So yeah, I like and use primer. I am also going to set under my eyes with a translucent setting powder, just because I haven't worked with these powders before and I do not know what the fallout situation is going to be like. And I just always set under my eyes just in case. If there is a whole bunch of fallout, there's less. So, I have my foundation on. I'm just putting some RCMA No Color powder. Just dust that under my eyes and on the sides of my nose, because somehow stuff gets there too. Okay, so we should be ready to start going in to the palette. So I am going to Oktoberfest after this, so I really want to keep it warm and fall, so I'm most likely going to stick to Martyr and He Devil, maybe some Relic, Exodus, so this warmer orange and yellow section. And I'm going to start off using Amen, that matte cream shade, and I'm just going to pop that, yeah, from crease to brow bone. It's rather light, so that's nice. It's not a stark white like she sometimes does. And I'm just doing that with my Morphe B14 brush. That's what I always use. Do it on the other side. So that is quite pigmented. It really did show up, even though it's basically just right near my skin tone. I want to start with Martyr in my crease, which is that very warm brown. I'm just going to pick that up on a NYX blending brush and just start depositing color. As you can see, that shows up right away. Which was not something I was worried about. Her formula almost always has quite a bit of pigment. It does generally blend really well, at least the palettes I have from her. So yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna leave it there on that eye because I might be taking Exodus around the edge later, and so I don't want to get too far out with this color and then have nowhere to put Exodus. It's turning out really nice. More neutral than I was expecting. Because in the pan it looks really, really warm. And it is warm, but it's also soft. Although I think I got a little, like a touch bigger on this side than this side, so I'm going to even them out. Okay, I'm also, while I'm doing this, going to get my little itty bitty Luxie 231 brush and run Martyr on my lower lash line. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not super sure, because, you know, I would like to use a bunch of colors, but I also have a look kind of in mind. So far, these two shades are very pretty. Yeah, that's nice neutral edging. I think next I want to go into He Devil, still with this little brush, and just get crazier in the outer corner and really warm it up. Because this is a pretty color. Yeah, it does look warmer. I feel like this might be one of the either or colors, where either you do one or the other, and you don't necessarily get much by mixing them. Okay, so just run over the edges, make sure everything's coming together. I do think it added some nice warmth. Let's see, do I want to run it on the lower lash? I might as well. So we're just going to pick up a little extra and keep layering. Okay, so far I'm very much liking this. The only problem I'm having is I don't know what I'm putting in the outer corner. Don't know. Like, we have Crucifix and Sabbath, which are really dark, but I kind of want something red toned, but neither Stigmata nor Rosy are really dark enough. I don't know. In the meantime, I am going to take this fluffy brush and pick up a touch of Exodus and just run it right at the outer edge. Just kind of make it a little bit more yellow and really blend it out. It might not do anything noticeable for you, but I like what it did to that eye. Yeah, that made a nice transition, in my opinion. Okay. I really don't want to mess up this look, but I also want to do something else with the outer corner that's not dark enough for me. So I'm gonna try Stigmata. So yeah, this red, it just, maybe it'll be dark enough. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll do something I'm not expecting. So I'm just gonna pick that up in my Lexi brush and just start. Okay, that's nice. Oh, that's cute. It's still not like I'm really itching for like a burgundy, like a really dark color, but that's pretty. Let's get it on this side. That means I might need to lighten up my lid color that I was planning. So yeah, I'm liking that. That'll do. Kind of blend it a little bit into the crease, just to make sure everything's cohesive. So that means we have to switch up my plan for the main lid color. So I'm going to go in with Relic, and I think I'm going to layer Absolution over top. Yeah? Yeah. So I'm just picking up Relic. Which they're blending together really nicely. As you can see, one swipe, plenty of pigment. So let's get the other eye. Okay, and I'm just gonna hit the edges. Make sure I'm not losing too much of that red to the gold fade. Okay, I'm really liking that. Now I'm not sure I even want to, I think I do want to do Absolution, but only over like the really inner third section. But before I do that, I am gonna go ahead and run Stigmata on my outer corner with my Morphe Pro Smoky Liner Brush thing that I use for my lower lash line. Just to kind of tie everything together. Okay, I like that. Quick little blendy blend. And then I am going to do something different. I've been using a much smaller brush, but I'm going to go back to doing this G18 from Morphe to pick up Absolution so I can get it in the inner corner and kind of blend it a little bit out over the lid. Since this is supposed to be a topper coat, I think that will hopefully do something cool. Now That is pretty. I'm not sure it's doing much to Relic, but I'm also not sure this is intended to go over metallic shades. As a transforming top coat, it might be more for adding texture to matte shades. Bye, booger. Let's go pull it. Yeah, that's very pretty. I like that a lot. So I'm going to stop there before I mess anything else up and go finish the rest of my face, and I'll be back with more dropping things. I'll see you in a bit. Alright. Hi guys. This is how the end look turned out. I really like it. I'm just wearing a balm right now. I'm going to put an aggressive lipstick on it later, but it's a very drying lipstick, so I'm going to avoid it as long as I can. I'm pleasantly surprised that I got such a warm look out of it, because that was something I noticed as soon as I opened it up, because I did open it up when I got it, just to check that nothing was broken. And just looking at it, it looks like it's a very cool toned palette. Like, you've got these, you know, warm tones here, and like the rest is all, at least to me, reading very cool toned, which is Shark Week, so my feelings are way high up. And I immediately was like, man, I wanted warm tones. Even though I've watched the swatch videos, I've seen it. I've been stalking this palette since she told us it was going to come out, and I've been trying to find it. I knew what colors were in here, and yet I decided to get all sassy and say, oh, well, it's not warm tones. I want warm tones because it's fall. In a couple months, when it's not fall anymore, I'm going to really, really love these cool tones, because I wear more cool tones than I do warm tones. It just happens to be the one time of the year that I get really into oranges, super into oranges. And it does give me some oranges. So, nice warm look. I like it. I'm not sure. Individually, none of these shades are super unique. They're all stuff that you could grab out of most other palettes or singles. Even Vestment, like, it's pretty, but the brown to bluish green is a very common duochrome. So, individually, nothing really strikes me as groundbreaking and super unique and, oh, I don't have the shadow. But altogether, I don't have all of these colors in one palette. So, that's nice. I am still a little sassy about how she set up the mirror, but that's just packaging choices, and up until I started doing YouTube, I was doing my makeup in the bathroom mirror, and so it didn't really matter to me if a palette had a mirror at all, let alone if it was a palette mirror that I could use. So, that's just personal. I really think the mirror is kind of weird, not the most useful. But again, the whole packaging is not super convenient, because it's structured, it's not the shape of other palettes, but I do like how it ties into the theme of the palette, of the cathedral windows, the stained glass, the saint in the center duality. I like it. I'm into it. So, I am going to keep using this palette, at least for the next 2 weeks, pretty exclusively, get some more feelings on it, and then come back and do a more detailed review. If you want to see those looks, I do post my daily makeup looks up on Instagram. It's just at LA Gremlin. I'll put a link in the description bar. And I think that's all. Her qualities, the shadows are gorgeous. The quality's really good, that always is with her. I'm very excited to use it more and to get past my personal anger at not having more warm tones, because my brain's weird this week. I am interested to see how Ashes and Revelation work, because I'm also a little salty about that. I absolutely hate suspended, scattered glitter in a matte shadow. It doesn't work. Everybody and their mother has tried to do it at some point in a shadow. Be like, oh look, it's interesting. Except the glitter always falls. The glitter never ends up sticking and looking the way it does in the pan. You can put a glitter glue down and pat that over top and you'll get the glitter caught, but generally you end up using that shadow more like just a regular matte, and then it drops glitter on your face. So I'm a little upset that Kat, who I kind of really trust for quality and useful products, didn't catch that. But maybe it's amazing. Maybe this is the first one that's actually going to go on that way. But also, why are you putting glitter top coats in there if you have something that you could just make with the glitter top coat if you'd left it matte? I don't know. I'm upset. But overall, I'm very happy with this palette. It's very pretty. I am excited to use it more. I got a nice look out of it. The quality is still what I'm expecting from her, and I was not let down. I'm going to go now before I keep rambling. Please take a minute and subscribe, look through my content, see if there's some stuff you'd like, and hit the bell notification so when I post videos you actually know, because my posting schedule has and will probably continue to be very random. I'm not one of those people who knows ahead of time that things are going to go up. I just make stuff and then try and fit it into whatever schedule I can get it out. I try to do at least a couple videos a week, but not the best. I'm also working full-time and trying to have somewhat of a life, so thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later, and if you do recreate this look, let me know down in the comments so I can go see how it turned out on you guys. Or if you have this palette and you did something cool and different, let me know. I love seeing all the looks people come out with. The palettes are like really fresh. Actually, I like looks in general. I like makeup, hence making makeup videos. But yeah, I need to go eat some ice cream, drink some tea. I'll see you guys next time.